Where do we go when we die? Do we go straight to heaven to live with the angels? Do we become an angel? Most of the confusion on this issue seems to come from church history and teachings. The Bible has been twisted over the years to say whatever anyone wants it to say, but the Father is not a father of confusion. He has given us clear instructions on what happens to us when we die. So let's dig into the Bible and see what it says about life after death.
Ecclesiastes 9:10, whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might. For there is no work or device or knowledge or wisdom in the grave where you are going. The word grave there is Sheol in the Hebrew. Psalms 16:10, for you shall not leave my soul in Sheol, nor will you allow your Holy One to see corruption. Jonah 2:2, I cried out to the Lord because of my affliction, and he answered me. Out of the belly of Sheol I cried, and you heard my voice. So Jonah was in Sheol. Hosea 13:14, I will ransom them from the power of the grave. I will redeem them from death. O death, I will be your plagues. O grave, I will be your destruction. Pity is hidden from my eyes. The word grave there is Sheol. Daniel 12:2, and many of those who sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, some to shame and everlasting contempt. All throughout the scriptures, there is a very good understanding of sleeping when we die and our souls being sent to Sheol to wait. And as we see in Daniel, it's prophesied that on the day of the Lord, we have the resurrection from Sheol. So what does the Messiah say about death and sleep and Sheol? Luke 8:52, when Yeshua raises the dead little girl, he says, do not weep. She's not dead, but sleeping. He knows where she is, and he's going to bring her back. In John 11, Yeshua brings Lazarus back from the grave. Jesus says to Martha, your brother will rise again. And Martha says, I know. He will rise again in the resurrection on the last day. See, everybody back then knew. You sleep in Sheol, and the righteous are raised again when Yeshua returns on the last day. Here we are in Luke 16. The law and the prophets were until John. It's easier for heaven and earth to pass away than one tittle of the law to fail. Oh wait, that's a different one. The rich man and Lazarus. Yeshua tells a story about a beggar named Lazarus who dies, and he's taken to Abraham's bosom. So where is Abraham? And it talks about there being a righteous side and an unrighteous side, and the unrighteous are tormented and the righteous consoled. But where is Abraham? Is he in heaven? Is he an angel? Where was Lazarus taken when he died? Here we are in Hebrews 11 talking about Abraham. By faith he obeyed when he was called to go to the place that he would receive. By faith when he was tested, he offered Isaac. But yet, all of these faithful people, having a good testimony through faith, did not receive the promise of resurrection. God having provided better for us that they should not be made perfect apart from us. All these men of great faith are still waiting in Sheol. They're still waiting for the day of the Lord. No one has gone to heaven yet, and no one has become an angel. How did everyone have such knowledge of Sheol? How did they know where they rested? How did they know about the resurrection? All of God's plan has been revealed through his prophets. The problem is that the modern church does not listen to all of God's prophets, namely Enoch. In 1 Enoch 22, we see he is taken by an angel, and he sees places deep and cavernous inside a mountain, smooth as though it had been rolled over, deep and dark. This is where the souls of the dead will be collected. They shall occupy here until the day of judgment and until their appointed period. And he asked the angel, why is there separation? And he said, there are 3 separations. The righteous and the evil are separated. Sheol has a righteous side and an unrighteous side, and you wait there until the day of judgment.
All throughout the Old and New Testament, people talk about when we die, we go to sleep. We go to Sheol, and we wait for the judgment and the righteous resurrection. It's just all over the place. Yeshua spoke about it, Enoch spoke about it, Abraham spoke about it, all the prophets spoke about it. It was just well known. It has been replaced with modern Catholicism, Protestant theology that teaches something different and confuses people. But we don't become angels, we don't go straight to heaven when we die, and all of this was foretold from the very beginning. Thanks for watching, guys. Shalom.
Do we go straight to heaven when we die? 2 Corinthians 5:8 is the verse everyone quotes to prove this. We are confident, yes, well pleased, rather to be absent from the body and to be present with the Lord. You see, here it doesn't say that when we are absent from the body, we go directly to be with the Lord. Instead, it says we would rather be absent from the body and we would rather be present with the Lord. Obviously, we all want to leave this body and go and be with the Lord. But just because we want it, it doesn't make it so. We do not go straight to heaven when we die.
2 Corinthians 5 has been taken out of context so much that it doesn't even resemble what they say it does.